So if I go to a garage sale, I find a vintage Rolex, dude, and I buy it for like $1,000 and it's worth 200,000 because it's an old Daytona or something. Now, am I supposed to go back to the garage sale and give them half of the 200,000 I just made because it's their fault they sold this?
According to their logic,
yes. Why does a broker think that he has to take 75% of what a load pays for? I mean, that's just
the broker takes robbery. What they want to make. The broker takes what they want to make
a profit,
and there's a negotiation. The broker takes what they want to take. There's a negotiation between the carrier and the broker. If you as the carrier do not want to haul the freight for that amount, don't take the load. We learned this in the 80s and 90s with the DARE program. Just say no.
So, okay, so hold on. I got a better question for you. Right now, the market's hot as right? And you're in Ohio, dude, and this broker's sucking your dude. Like, please take this load, right? And he has $2,000 in it. You're not taking less than $4,000. Now he has to give you the $4,000 if he wants to keep a customer. But then, are you going to be like, oh no, sorry, Mr. Broker, I can't have you lose $2,000. Let me do it for the $2,000. Are you going to do that?
I don't believe them when they tell me, "Oh, all I'm making is $50 off this load."
Yeah,
I don't believe none of that shit.
But are you going to do that? Are you going to do that when anybody else is going to pay you $4,000 for the same load?
That's what a broker tells you all the time. If you call them up right now,
but are you going to do that? Yes or no, bro? Yes or no? Are you going to feel bad for the broker and do it for his cost so he doesn't lose money? Would you do that when somebody else is going to pay you more money because the market's hot? Would you take the load so they don't lose money? No, you wouldn't. 100% you wouldn't. So why, if a broker has more money in the load, but the market dictates that this is what the load should be paying, why are you mad at him because he got more money and then the market dictated $1,000 for you? You were happy to take it. Why are you crying that he had $3,600 in it?
Because there was a fuel surcharge. The guy showed me what he paid, and there was fuel surcharge in there. The broker doesn't pay for fuel. So why did you take it for $1,000? Why did you take it for $1,000?
Well, because I think what Moonshine is saying, he didn't know.
I say something there?
He didn't know until after.
No, I get it. But regardless if he knew or not, if he thinks that $1,000 is too cheap for him, why did he take it in the first place?
Well, hindsight's 2020, Bobby. I mean, they're going to be. I mean, you can only be pissed off about what you knew after the fact. I mean, I understand what he's saying, but don't
go into the load looking like you can't go into the load looking what the broker has in it, bro.
In that position, he wouldn't apply it.
Can I jump in here real quick?
Yeah, of course, man.
Okay, so. I want to explain this to Moonshine. Okay, between the customer and the broker, they made a deal to get that vehicle moving. All right. So that deal that they made. Okay, hold on, sir. Hold on. So the deal that they made has nothing to do with you yet, until the broker puts it out there. So the owner operator makes a deal with the broker. Period. Now, if you agree with it, or if you don't agree with it, it's up to the driver to say, oh, you know what? I'm not going to take it for this much. I move on and go with someone else. Now, the customer that made the deal with the broker, the customer was satisfied with the fee that he charged. Plain and simple.
Okay, but you're missing the point, okay?
No, I think you're missing the point, bro.
No, wait a minute. No, wait. Let me lay this out here, okay?
You're missing the point.
The car freight pays this much. Then the broker says, well, there's a fuel surcharge of this much, okay? And then there's this fee because the car's an in-op.
Okay, hold on right there.
Now wait a minute. How do you know
that there's a fuel surcharge?
Because
the customer is saying,
let me
this is all I'm
finish.
going to pay, and that's
Let me finish. Okay, let me finish what I got to say first.
No, you cannot finish because you're not making sense.
Now let me finish.
No.
If there's a fuel surcharge, why do you as a broker? Now, if there is a fuel surcharge, why do you as a broker feel you got to
exactly
keep
what
part
you
of that
said?
fuel surcharge?
Did you negotiate a fuel surcharge?
If there is, why
if
do
my
you
grandma
feel
had
you
a
gotta
should be
keep
my
part of
grandpa,
that?
bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's the carrier who is making that choice. If you want to add the fuel surcharge into your price,
I don't give a what the carrier's choice is. I'm asking you, why do you feel you got to keep the fuel surcharge money?
Because why not?
Because why?
Just because.
Okay, let me explain this. Now hold on. let me just say this, and maybe this will help understand this. Let me just say this,
Bobby, you're wrong.
In the industry, the genre of this industry I'm in, we very rarely ever see fuel surcharge. Okay,
I agree.
I haul hopper bottom. We very rarely ever see a fuel charge on a rate con. It's usually by ton or by bushel.